Good morning, this is Arnold Rodriguez with Rodriguez Roofing. The purpose of this video this morning is to explain what our proposal means. We get calls all the time from you, the builder, wanting to know what dead valley pan means, pre-flashing through stucco or brick or siding. So again, we want to go ahead and go line item by line item and explain what's on our proposal. First thing you'll see on our proposal is where it says 15-pound and 30-pound felt. In this case, this is a custom home. We recommend that you go with a 30-pound felt. This is what your roof looks like when it's dried in with 30-pound felt. The entire house is covered with plastic caps. We install an 1.5 by 1.5 drip edge. We install that first, and then your 30-pound comes over that, so you don't get any water underneath the 1.5 by 1.5 galvanized drip edge. Next line item is an 1.5 by 1.5 drip edge or a 2x2 drip edge. The 2x2 we normally use on a clay tile roof. In this case, we're going to recommend an 1.5 by 1.5 drip edge. The next line item you see is where it says install stucco, brick, or siding pre-flashing. What that simply means is you either have stucco, brick, or siding. In this case, you have stucco. What we do before they install this stucco mesh, we install a pre-flashing. The pre-flashing obviously is before the stucco mesh, so that's what the pre part means. We install the pre-flashing underneath the stucco mesh, and then we install 4 to 5 inches over the shingle itself. Next line item on our proposal is install Tarco Valley closed valley system. In this case, we have an upgraded shingle here, which is called a Camelot 2, which we'll get into here in just a little bit. But here's a photo of what the closed valley system looks like. This is what we refer to as a closed valley, a lace valley. This is a finished product of what a closed valley looks like. And basically, it's just a row of shingles that go underneath the one side. And then we run one shingle all the way up, and then we lace each row to give you a nice finish. This is what we call a kick out. These kick outs, they go right underneath the stucco and over the drip edge on these type of corners, on stucco areas, on stucco walls like this. The most important thing about a kick out is that when you build it, is that you solder it. And we solder 100% of our kick outs where most others do not. They just put a bead of caulk there and rely on that caulk to keep it from leaking. Next line item on our proposal is an air hawk. An air hawk is approximately an 8 by 8 low profile vent that normally goes on the back of the house or garages, areas that you don't have much room to put ventilation in. Next line item on our proposal is ridge vent. Ridge vent is a low profile ventilation system that goes on the top ridges so they're not noticed. It goes from end to end on the top of the ridges, and again, it's a low profile ventilation system. Next item on our proposal is called a dead valley pan. What a dead valley pan is, it's areas where 2 valleys come together and create one big valley. Therefore, we have to custom make what we call, again, a dead valley pan. Next line item on our proposal is 4 nails per shingle or 6 nails per shingle. The standard procedure is 4 nails per shingle, unless you're in Pearland like we are now. And this is a coastal county area which we have to file TDI requirements. You'll know if you live out there due to your permitting. The nail pattern, we're following manufacturer specs here, 4 nails per shingle, and there's a tolerance here. There's probably within an inch tolerance, and we're right on the tolerance line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you can see, that's how our nail patterns are run. Next item on our proposal is standing seam roofs per plan. And what that means per plan means
You may have 3 accent standing seam roofs that are on 3 different parts of the roof. You might have 1 on the back, 2 on the front, 3 on the front. So basically, whatever that plan reads is what we're following.
Next line item on our proposal are metal dormers, and you'll also see that it says metal dormers per plan. What a metal dormer is, it's basically, you'll see it in this photo here. It's the round bonnet windows that are attached to the roof.
The next 3 line items that you see on our proposal are 3 shingle manufacturers. Those are the 3 shingle manufacturers that we use. It's the Tamco, Owens Corning, or the GAEF. We use and highly recommend either one of those. A new line item that we have on our list is called Z-Ridge. We are going to now just start showing it as an option. As you can see on this upgraded shingle, Z-Ridge is required. So what we're doing now, we like to offer the Z-Ridge on a standard shingle, and this is what it looks like.
What you're seeing right here is what we call a 3-ply modified. 3-ply modified is when we waterproof and flash a balcony. As you can see, it's a major production. We're melting hot tar right now. What we're doing is using hot tar to mop in 3 layers of a fiberglass base sheet. What that does, once you put that up there, you could almost put water. You can put water in there, and it'll act as a swimming pool. We're back on the balcony here, explaining the 3-ply modified. 3-ply modified simply means there's a fiberglass base sheet nailed to the deck, and what we mean by 3-ply modified is that you actually have 3 plies of fiberglass base. You have your base, then we come back and we install another row, okay? And we'll show you the mopping process here in a minute. But then we come back and we install another row on top of this row. So that's actually, you're at 1, 2, and then you have 1 more that we have here, 3. So you've got 36 inches overlapped 3 times, actually 4 with the base. So that's why we call this a 3-ply modified. The next process will be the hot tar system, where we melt these layers together. Like I was saying earlier, what a production. Guys, as you can see, there's a lot that goes into these 3-ply modifies. And trust me, if it was easier, we wouldn't do it the hard way. As you can see, that's what I'm talking about, melting these joints and these plies together.
Some of you have noticed that there's a section that says re-roof on our proposal and re-deck on our proposal. That does not apply for a new construction bid. That is normally just used for a re-roof bid or a re-deck bid. So we're just looking on the left side of our proposal that states new construction. That concludes everything on our proposal. If you have any questions, please locate us at rodriguezroofing.net, or you can call us at 281-580-ROOF. Please give us a call.